So I'm just doing these little quick like jabs up in this thing because I want to keep it simple, digestible, and to the point. One of these I want to talk about is One of these I want to talk about real quick. It's gonna be a quick little live, maybe like 3 minutes if that. Is detoxing. Okay, y'all are detoxing yourself to death. It's like people don't understand that detoxing literally has its limits. It has its measurements. Hey, and like detoxing should not be done all the time. It's like what I've noticed is that a lot of these quote unquote vegan gurus, like, or just health gurus, all they promote is detox. Detox, 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 detox. It's like, what are you detoxing for? I thought you was eating clean. I get the environmental pollution, I get all that, but nutrition is only one of these. It's only one of these 9 regulations that we all need to have intact. All right, you got hydration, movement, rest, elimination, breathing, nutrition, environment, mental discipline, your body clock, and your contribution to yourself and to life. We have to stop with this whole detox mentality of, oh, my body's dirty. Your body's not dirty. How do you know? No, okay, granted, the standard American diet, all these things, I get it. I get people eat processed foods. I get the chemicals. I get all those things. But at what point are you giving your body nutrition? If all you're focusing on is detoxing, I used to say ABCs of wellness until somebody actually stole that from me. Not gonna pull no names out, but you know who you are. ABCs of wellness. I used to say that. Always be cleansing. Do not always be cleansing. You will die. You will kill yourself. Do not do that. We need to have a balance with that. When do I detox? I detox with a once a week. I may just do bone broth or liquids. Okay? And when I say a detox, we gotta even understand what that is. Really, a detox is for you getting rid of waste byproduct. That's what a detox is. It's getting rid of toxins. Toxins are made through your own organs. Getting rid of pathogens and all those types of things. Like, okay, that's when you start to go onto like a different level of detox. But your body goes through an elimination. Hey, your body goes through an elimination daily. Your goal is to regulate that. Book, link in the bio. Your goal is to regulate that. Your goal is not to be sitting up here drinking, going on fruit cleanses, messing up your sugar levels, messing up your body, messing up your adrenals, messing up your endocrine system just to do a detox. That stuff is not necessary. So what I'm saying when I say that detox is killing people, what I mean is that's literally how people get in the door. Hey, shalom, shalom, manishma, anitoba. So I really I'm really saying this, like, I'm not saying don't do a detox. What I'm saying is really when you really should be detoxing is when the seasons change based on your climate and where you are. Okay? You really need to do a dopamine detox, meaning like what you're finding comfort in and these things that are really not serving you. Like these are the kind of detoxes we need to be doing. But this whole, I'm taking herb after herb after herb, it's like you are destroying your body. You are literally destroying yourself. And people don't understand that. They're buying these detoxes from people because they don't see that these people really are just reading from other people's books and lectures, y'all. They are reading from other people's books and lectures and they're saying, oh, I can get rid of X, Y, and Z by detoxing. Okay, I'm going to do that. Then they see a little bit of good and then they run with it. Now they're detoxing the whole community. No, everybody doesn't need a detox. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. You can actually detox somebody by giving them nutrients. You need to regulate yourself, not detox. You don't run to a detox every single time. You have to find out what you're on first. You need to regulate yourself. Otherwise, when you do the detox, you won't even know. Yeah, it's very dangerous. When you do the detox, you won't even know that it's working for you if you haven't first understood what your normal is. That's why this book is so key. Hey, that's why this book is so key, and that self-care tool is so key because it allows you to see what your normal is. So then when you do implement something, you're able to say, oh, this is working, this is not working. If you're not able to do that, you really don't know what something is doing for you. I say it all the time because it's true. Just because crack make you feel good doesn't mean it's good long term for you. Okay? It's not. So just because somebody says that, oh, a detox made me lose 20 pounds in 4 days, and it's like, y'all, you have to be like, okay, how am I like giving my body nutrients? Not just what am I taking away. If you want to take away anything, take away the processed food, take away the cereal, take away the almond milks that you're buying out the stores, take away the bull crap that's really bull crap. Take away that. Get direct to the source with your food. Grow it. Go to a market that you know has good produce, if that's what you own. Go to a farmer, go to a butcher. And I prefer you go to somebody halal because they kill it a certain way. You need to drain the blood. Most traditional cultures do that. And it's like, I just had to come in here and say that real quick. I wasn't purposing to be on here too long. Almond milk, what's the alternative? To be honest with you, I would ask yourself, why are you using milk? And then if you are using milk, let it be, even kosher, if you are using milk, let it be coconut milk. Ask yourself, like, why are you using milks? Now, I cook my rice in coconut milk, so obviously, I bust the coconut. You know what I mean? I bust the coconut and make it because that's just how I prefer it that way. I don't like buying my stuff in cartons. Now, granted, if you time crunch, cool. But what I'm saying is a lot of these foods are actually causing issues. And we have to be better than just taking people's words. Hey, we have to be better than that. I can do coconut milk for rice and a little oatmeal. Yeah, I mean, you know what? So coconut milk over almond milk? I would definitely say coconut milk over almond milk. Listen, you know what? It's like modern technology has really gotten us out of common sense. Common sense is there's no way you're about to crack open all these almonds to make milk every day. It's just not going to happen. Not in the wild. Not when you're really out there in it. But because we have machines and because we have people who dedicate themselves to this, it's like I can see if you're eating almonds and you're doing it a little bit, but to be using it like people use it and then eating cereal, it's like, y'all got to understand anthropology. When I was in anthropology class in college, the one thing that made us understand modern humans versus ancient is the fact that modern humans' bones were so weak. They had cavities. I don't think people really get that, and I'm gonna be talking about that. Like, they were literally weaker. With the advent of agriculture came weakness to the population. Like, and it's so many different things, It's so many things other than that. I do like the goat milk because goat milk, like the cows, they do the whole Jersey cow thing and they breed in them and they really not as high quality as they should be. Some people swear by raw milk. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't recommend that. I can say you could try it, you know what I mean? But goat milk doesn't give me any problems, and I normally get goat kefir, and the reason why is because it has more probiotics. So for me, when it comes to like vegetables and stuff, I stay on the fermented side right now. I cannot do raw stuff. It literally just comes straight out. It doesn't work for me. So I would go coconut milk and then I would go goat milk if you can. You know what I mean? But really ask yourself, unless you're doing like rice and stuff like that, why are you using milks like that? A lot of the things that we do, the habits that we have are really bad and we need to stop them. Like myself included. You know what I'm saying? I think they're romanticizing the culture like Kemet adds to this vegan. I think romanticizing all culture adds to this. Everybody in their respective culture romanticizes it. And instead of being real about it, they romanticize it. And it's because they have, again, our people are so traumatized. They're so traumatized. And I get it. However, we can't be doing this detox stuff no more. I see people, everybody throwing up detoxes. Everybody, detox this, detox that, detox this, detox that. And it's like, y'all, at what point are you detoxing yourself to where you're trying to do this? Is that Osani? What point are you detoxing yourself to where you're trying to be clean? And then what does that mean? What does it mean to be clean? At what standard are you using? You know what I'm saying? See, I'm asking these questions because I do the case studies. I do the work, right? A lot of people don't ask those questions because they're like trusting. It not to say I'm not trusting, but I'm just saying, like, Like, we really got to ask better questions and hold people to higher standards. For real, for real. I'm not against detoxing. I'm not against it. I'm just not for it all the time. And people promote that all of the time. All of the time. And we got to stop that. You know, like the whole, it's in my book, when I talk about food medicine here, when I talk about mucus is not the cause of every disease. Another one is fungus, parasites, and bacteria are actually natural to the human body. How do you think the worms eat you? They don't crawl into the box, y'all. They do not crawl into the box. They're already inside of you. We have a life cycle and we have a death cycle. And when you activate that death cycle, then yeah, you start to activate a lot of things that should not even be happening. Okay? But when you have the life cycle going on, like, guys, it's parasites everywhere. On the vegetables, it's people dying of E. coli and spinach, but you don't see nobody talking about, oh, you know, spinach killing you, even though it is a goitrogen and it does happen to cause hyperthyroid and hypothyroid issues. A lot of the things people are eating, chickpeas, all this stuff. We have an endocrine disruptor live coming on pretty soon, so that's gonna be pretty dope because you'll be able to see all that. But I just wanted to quickly get on here and say detoxing is killing y'all. Because number one, most people don't have a standard that they're using to say, this is why I'm detoxing and this is what my normal was. Hey, this is what my normal was before I detox. If you don't have a normal, sweetheart, you cannot do a case study. You have to have a control. If you don't have a control, you won't be able to see what's actually helping you. So, circle of life, like you say, nature consumes itself. We can see it all around us. I saw a plant that was, eating the Venus flytrap, but there's another one that actually eats blood. Like, it eats insects and everything. So it's like, you mean to tell me these plants out here getting protein from the insects and we shouldn't be? That don't make sense. And it's not to knock anybody. It's just to say, I have not seen people present information to me to where I can go and test it. That's what I'm saying. That's the part. Right? So again, it's not to say detoxing is bad. It's just to say, why are you detoxing? When are you detoxing? How often? And what is your standard before you detox? What is your standard before you detox? Because if that standard is not there, how do you really know what worked for you? You don't. That's why I say get this book. It's only $27, okay? However, it is necessary for you guys. I'm telling you, get it for somebody who needs it. Tag somebody who needs it seriously. We are being bamboozled out here. And I'm telling y'all, like, I'm so adamant about this because it's children's lives on the line. That's why I'm so adamant about this. I had mothers, fathers tell me their children were suffering because of this. We are detoxing to death, literally. And when you look at these people, I challenge y'all, go to the people who are giving you the most detox and all that kind of stuff. Go to them and look at their face. Go look at whether their face is full. Go look at whether you can see the indentations of their head. Go and look at their face. Go and look. And if you've been vegan for a long time, you probably won't see it. And I'm not even trying to be shady. It's just that I didn't see how I was looking either on a vegan diet. And it's because you don't get fats on a vegan diet. Nothing against it. You do what you want. I'm talking to other people who it registers too. Okay. So when you do a detox, guys, let me just read from the book. Keep it simple here. And then I'm gonna hop on up off this thing. Okay. So I wrote in here, recommended to fast or detox, right? You can detox and fast when the seasons change. That actually helps you adapt. You can detox and fast every 6 months for parasites. That's safe. I knew people who were vegan for 10 years. Karen, she was on here. She was vegan for 10 years and she had parasites. So let's not act like meat is the, I still don't fuck with pork. I just don't. But anyways, and also you fast nightly every time when you go to sleep, right? With an empty stomach for 3 to 4 hours, it helps you rest better. You eat in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get on here and say that real quick. Be mindful of all this detox stuff. If you don't know your normal, do not go into no detox because you don't really know what served you and what worked for you. You don't know what really changed. All you can say is, I felt better. But was it because you needed to really move your bowels and you feel better? Or is it because you're actually getting rid of things and you feel better? You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to understand those variables and how that works. So I'll be on here a little bit later on, and we're going to be talking about foods that we need to stay the hell away from, y'all. Like, they are really causing problems out here, and nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it because they're so busy promoting it, even though they look terrible. They look terrible. And if y'all think I'm being mean and stuff like that, it just is what it is. Like, I gotta let this fire out. I can't play small on this thing. I just can't play small. So if your feelings hurt, you know what I say. Bring your life raft if you're going to dive off in your feelings. Because I don't save. Jesus does. All right, I'll see y'all later. Thank you so much for coming on. What I really appreciate is you guys commenting, liking, waving, sharing. I really appreciate that because it's not even saying that you agree with everything I say. It's just to say that we need to share this information. Get the conversation going. Be a conversation starter. You know, start some shit. Okay, so I'm going to see y'all later and peace.